You've got what?
There we go.
And welcome to the Double Red Card podcast. Thank you for joining us today. I am Janier alongside Marvin. Marvin, how's your weekend so far?
Horrible. Absolutely horrible. We'll get to that very soon.
Oh God. All right. So first things first. Van Dijk is out basically the entire season.
Well, that's not confirmed yet. That's not confirmed. It's most likely out 7 to 8 months. That's what the experts are saying. Not confirmed. Definitely going to be out for a time.
Because the span is like 6 to 8 months. So it's like,
Yeah. So they're waiting till the swelling is down on him, and then from there they'll do the operation.
yeah. Because I think they did do the surgery. It was successful, I believe so.
Okay, so they've already done it. Then yeah, okay. But yeah. So yeah, he's definitely out, and that's the interesting thing. Um, where does Liverpool go from here? Because obviously the discussion is okay. You could play Fabinho at center back, right? Fabinho could be go there, and he could probably be paired with Joel Matip or Joe Gomez. Problem here though, Joe Gomez has been shaky lately. Hasn't been great, and Joel Matip is Joel Matip.
My tip.
Exactly. And playing Fabinho at center back isn't a bad decision because he can actually do the job. There's just one problem playing Fabinho at center back.
What is that problem?
There's no goddamn defensive midfielder.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
The only one you have is Jordan Henderson, and Jordan Henderson can fill the role in, but he's not the level of Fabinho.
He's not, but obviously we have a couple months, so the January transfer window's open. They probably
It's not that far yet. It's like
no,
two
it's not.
2 months basically.
Yeah,
Uh, well, three. Um, yeah, it's not far at all. But the thing is, with the January transfer window, what we've been seeing for the last 2 years is no one wants to sell their players anymore during the mid seasons. Like none of the big names really go out anymore during the January transfer window.
not really, but at this point, you need to have a panic buy for Van Dyke. Can I see that happen? Yes. Will it happen? I'm not really sure. It depends on everybody behind the scenes at Liverpool.
Yeah. I think if the season is going awry, like completely off the rails, yeah, I think I'll see a panic buy.
And
I think their best decision.
let's not forget they play against Ajax in the Champions League this coming
Yeah,
week.
I think the best decision for them to do, they should have done this a long time ago to pair him up with Van Dijk, Koulibaly.
Yeah, everybody wanted Koulibaly.
Because
From
Koulibaly and Van Dijk is the
City,
ultimate defense. It's live.
United,
Yeah,
everybody wanted him, but nobody wanted to go for the
because it
lowest
was
90
what is
mil, right?
this? Huh?
It was 90 mil at first. It was a rumor,
65 million, I believe,
and then
was the final
65 was
price.
like you give
Yeah,
65 million, give you Koulibaly, but nobody wanted to
the
cash.
cash. Well, right now,
Everybody
obviously,
said
with the
no.
current situation that's going around the world, not many clubs are willing to spend the money. That's why there was a lot of loans this transfer window.
There was a lot of loans
Yeah, because no club really had the financial stability to do it.
because of the pandemic, unfortunately.
Yeah, because of the pandemic. So because of that, that's what I'm saying. What the Koulibaly situation is, I don't think anyone's going to sign him in the January transfer window. I don't think, especially Napoli, being in fourth place right now, they're going to want to get rid of him because they're just like, well, maybe we could secure a Champions League position.
Depends. Well, they are
So
doing great. They did win against Atalanta
yeah, they beat Atalanta 4-1.
past weekend. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so where where does Liverpool go from here? I don't know because I don't see them buying any big center back. I don't think any club is going to be willing to let one go during this. I don't see Upamecano going. I don't see Koulibaly going. I don't see. Um, gosh, there's not many good center backs right now. David Alaba, that's an interesting one actually.
Yeah, because he's not
He's,
extending his
he's
contract
not
for another
extending his
year.
contract. So do you just cash in on him now? Could be an option. I just don't see Jurgen Klopp going for a David Alaba. That's not. that level of like Van Dijk to replace him. Regardless, he needs a center back. That's the problem. He definitely needs one because it's gonna hurt his team. I think as of right now, depending on where we see the next 4 to 5 games, I think Liverpool's out of the title race.
Yeah.
I think I think without Van Dijk, that's it. Liverpool is still gonna end in the top four. I'm guaranteeing that. Top four is still gonna happen with Liverpool. Regardless of Van Dijk being there or not. The problem is Liverpool structurally is an overall great team.
Yeah.
Now, what Van Dijk gave them was that security of them being able to stop up many goals, the leadership back there. That's gone now because the problem with Liverpool as well is fallback wise, not the greatest. Attacking fallback, great. Defensive fallbacks, not really. They're not good.
No,
Trent defending is not good.
no, it's not.
No, it's the truth of it all. Like you can hate me all you want, Liverpool fans. The truth of the matter is, defensively, not the greatest fallbacks. But it was all right because you had Van Dijk back there. That was the point. You had Van Dijk and you had Alisson. And now both of them are injured. Because Adrian is a horrible goalkeeper.
Oh
So,
my god.
so that's what I'm saying. Liverpool season for the title race is over. Champions League, most likely over too. I'm gonna be real. Not,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm furthest they're going is either quarter semifinals in my eyes.
Think quarter semifinals, or you think they're gonna go back to Europa League?
God, I hope not. I rather them get eliminated over there because I don't want to see them in the
Oh,
Europa League.
right.
Yeah, so but yeah,
You guys have a
so
you guys have an easy group. Out of topic, you guys have an easy group.
shut up.
We have a hard
Man
group,
City always has an easy group every Champions League.
but yet they managed to choke halfway.
Every time, exactly.
You know who else chokes? Mourinho and Tottenham.
I mean, before I get to that, I'm just
How,
saying.
how do you how do you win 3-0 and during injury time you let 3 goals in? Tell me that. Explain to me that right now. How
Because
does that work?
you know what?
Because
Mourinho is a
Bale
good
went in.
manager for what?
Bale went in. The Bale curse. I'm calling it right now.
No, no, no. Well, here's the thing. Mourinho is a good manager for what? What was his best thing that he used to do for teams?
Park the bus.
Park the bus, and that's what he was really brought for.
He lost
Because
his parking light.
the problem is defensively, Spurs is horrible this season.
Ah,
They were
you're right.
showing that during the end of last season. They're definitely still right now.
They're horrible, but yet they beat United like 6-2.
Oh, because let's be real here. What is United now?
They're
AC
they're
Milan
there.
C over there.
Hey, you shut your mouth.
That's what they are.
You
They're
shut
not
your
even good
mouth.
enough to be AC Milan B.
You shut your mouth, okay? Shut your mouth. Okay?
Jesus Christ. What happened to United over these last couple of years? Oh, congratulations. You made it to the top three last season. Right at the end when everyone else was choking like nonstop.
Oh, I
The problem
remember
with
that.
United was you have a criminal at center back who's horrible.
He scored this past weekend.
Oh, you think that makes up for everything he's done?
No.
You think that makes up for every mistake
Nah,
he's
nah,
made?
nah, nah. You relax.
That's what I'm saying. Harry Maguire, the world's most expensive center back, 80 million. And for what? For what? This
Just to
transfer window,
show.
you should have bought a center back. You should have. If you were willing to drop 80 million for Jadon Sancho, you didn't want to spend 120 million. If you wanted to spend 80 million, why the hell did you not drop it for Upamecano, Koulibaly?
Because they're dumbasses, let's be honest.
Yeah, I don't understand United's plan here. They are like, oh, you know what? Harry Maguire's got a lockdown. Harry Maguire, the only thing he ain't locked down is his freaking life sentencing over here. That criminal.
Oh, God. You actually brought that up.
Oh, of course I'm going to bring it up. Harry Maguire is a criminal.
All right, let's do Chase and talk about Tottenham.
Let's do what?
Let's trace back because we didn't finish. We
Okay,
didn't finish
Tottenham.
Tottenham
So I was
situation.
trying to say with Tottenham is that's their issue. They're defensively they're weak. Mourinho was brought in to try to fix that defense. He can't. Unfortunately, there is no. He didn't sign. He got what one left back, Reguilon. Cool, that's great because Danny Rose hasn't been living up to his hype lately.
He
Center back
signed
issue.
mostly. He signed mostly strikers.
Yeah, that's the problem with
Forwards.
a lot of clubs. I don't understand when they have defensive issues. They think the best solution
The
there is
best
to buy
solution
more.
is let's get a striker.
Yeah, I never understood the whole philosophy of the best defense is offense. Well, when you're scoring like 10, when you're conceding 10 goals a game, maybe buy a center back.
Yeah, I would do that. Any team would do that.
No, apparently not any team because
Uh, In Italy, yeah, in Italy you do that because they're smart.
Jesus
It's
Christ, the
Italian.
prem that doesn't exist. You just keep buying striker after striker.
It's like we let 6 goals in. Maybe buy a new striker. Oh, our best defender is injured. Guess what? We gotta buy a striker.
Yeah. So
Striker this,
Tottenham,
striker that.
Tottenham, you know what? Going forward isn't bad right now. That they actually have.
No, they're not that bad, but
Oh, at this point, Harry Kane is playing better than Firmino has a freaking false nine.
for me, there and Heung Song,
It's
our son, son,
Sonaldo.
son now the sunny side up.
Yeah, freaking son like doesn't stop
I
scoring
really
goals.
wanted him to score that hat trick last week against United. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really wanted him to score that hat trick, but they got him out. I'm like, damn.
yeah. But I mean, Sutton is an amazing player, and this is coming from an Arsenal fan. I will not hate on Son. The rest of the Spurs squad, go plummet down to 20th place for me. I don't
Ouch.
care. I hope one day they get relegated because it'd be hilarious. Them or United, either one would be hilarious to me.
Oh, okay.
But with Spurs again, you let, let West Ham just completely come back into the game. You messed up. This is proof you need a center back. So we have Liverpool that needs a center back now in the January transfer window. You have Spurs that needs a center back in the January transfer window. You're definitely going to need United. I don't care if United won 4-1. I really don't because you saw last week or 2 weeks ago against who was it that destroyed them? It was
Spurs.
Spurs. They definitely still need a center back.
Oh, of
West
course.
Ham, I don't know how they keep tying games. They keep freaking just coming back and tying games. I'm surprised we got past them. Um,
You got
I
shitty
don't
luck.
know. It's going to be a battle for panic center backs at this point in January.
Now they want to buy center backs. Once that
Everyone
week
bought a
over,
left back, but no one decided to buy a center back. Liverpool bought a left back. United bought a left back. Spurs bought a left back. It's like, ironic, the three of them that also now need a center back. City is another one that like need to fix themselves structurally.
yeah, but they
Because
still managed to be Arsenal.
here's the
uh,
thing, though. Here's the thing about the City Arsenal game. One of the most boring games of all time. Let's be real. It was boring. And that's because both
I'm not
teams
gonna
lack
lie,
creativity.
I kind of dozed off some of the game,
Yeah.
so I saw
Yeah,
this
but
winning goal.
that's the thing. They both lack creativity. When it comes to
Anybody,
City, they were missing De Bruyne. When it comes to City, they're missing the creativity of David Silva. It just isn't there anymore. City was, lucky, honestly, that Arsenal didn't, equalize it
no, of
because
course
it
not.
could have easily been equalized.
But
Now, when it comes to Arsenal, it's same crap, no creativity. The problem is with
you guys
Arsenal,
decided to replace William with Lacazette, or
like I said with William,
yeah,
the
basically
thing with
that.
Arsenal was I don't know what it is with Arteta and experimenting. If you know when it comes to the big six that the best option that we've been doing was playing the back five and having Lacazette, Aubameyang, Pepe, fine, go with that. But you decided to experiment. but you didn't experiment the right way. I'm tired of this this Aubameyang situation with him at left wing. He's not a winger. He's a striker. You know how he gets his goals? By being a striker. You know when defenses start worrying and like let wingers cut in? When they're too focused on the striker. We saw that at the end of the Sheffield United game. When they finally put Aubameyang at striker and Willian and Pepe were his wingers. We finally saw at that moment. That's when people were fearing. Sheffield didn't know what to do, and that's how Pepe was able to cut inside easily. Because they were just so focused on Aubameyang. They thought, you know what, this is the one we had to mark. No. It's like, why do I keep seeing Aubameyang left wing? Stop experimenting that. I don't know why William was striker. What possessed you to think, let's put William as a striker today? Let's put him as a false nine. Where in God's green earth was that a good idea?
This is what happens when you try to sell the Gunnosaurus.
If I'm going to be real here, and here's the other thing. How are you going to tell me Partey wasn't ready?
I was about to say that. Yo, what the? He played with Ghana.
It's not just that he's played with Ghana. Usually when you say a player's not ready, it's because they're not used to the system. Usually you say, oh, you know what? They don't have experience. Partey has played against the Premier League clubs so many times in the Champions League. He knows how they play. There's already experience. Partey is already a seasoned veteran, 27 years old. Partey was wasted by throwing him 8 minutes in the last minutes of the game. Why would you start him there? What was the point? Why would you sub him in? Either you just don't play him at all, or you just start him. Like, what was the point of that? I had to say, overall, Mikel Arteta is a great manager. But today, that game yesterday, that was abysmal. That was just, come on, mate, rethink everything. The best team Arsenal could put out there is definitely Tierney, Gabriel, David Luiz, Bellerin, Leno, Partey as a CDM, and then either Jacques or Danny Ceballos, or this is gonna sound like one that you would never see coming.
What was the nickname you gave to Ceballos?
I can't say that here.
Big Daddy Ceballos.
Big Daddy Ceballos. But the other two that need to be in that midfield, besides Partey, either Xhaka or Daddy Ceballos, or Xhaka and Willian. Because that's the thing. William would definitely work better as a cam. He would work as a center attacking mid. If you tell me Xhaka and Partey are basically covering the back line, helping, Willian's out there helping create the chances. You have Bukayo Saka, who's traditionally a left wing, who seems to be putting out the work there, man. The kid is amazing. You have Aubameyang and you have Pepe. I think you have the Arsenal team that you need. You have the players. And I just don't understand why he doesn't put them in the position they need to be in.
He said, my bad. Like he said, he wants to experiment. Well, experimenting against the big six is not. It's not
the game to do it. It's just really not.
Arsenal hasn't beat the big six since 2015.
Yes, yeah, I know.
Think about that.
And that's
for him to do that during City.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It was a weaker City side. This was the opportunity just to get the 3 points and get out. Instead, City walked out the winners with one goal in a boring game.
Everybody looked
situation.
Lost.
Yeah.
At that point, everybody looked lost.
Yeah.
Saw that William wasn't good in that striker position. He finally decides to put Lacazette.
Yeah,
they were losing.
It was too late though when he subbed in.
It was late. Partey put him in the last 8 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
It is. It was. Why would you do it? That's what bothered me. I'm just like, why? There was just no need for any of that. And that's what I was saying about the Arsenal and Man City game. There was just nothing to really talk about. It was a disappointing game. It was boring. Arteta truly messed up, and he has to own up for that one. Do I think we're going to come back stronger next game? We have to. It's against, Leicester?
Leicester beat Man City 5-2. So
Yeah, and Leicester lost today.
yep.
Look who they lost to. Probably the next Premier League champions at this point. I told you we sold Aston Villa, the greatest goalkeeper in the league. I don't want to hear it.
You
You,
guys,
you know.
you guys are the kings of mess ups.
Oh yeah. No, well, that's the thing. Leno's not a
Exper-
bad
ex-
goalkeeper.
experimenting on the big six, letting go of Martinez, right? What's his Martinez?
Martinez.
Emi
So here's the thing.
Martinez. Letting
Here's
go
the
of
thing.
the Gunnosaurus. The Gunnosaurus.
Forget about the
The
Gunnosaurus.
last the last of the
Forget
Invincibles.
about
The
the
last of the
Gunnosaurus. I don't want to hear
Invincibles.
about something useless. I want to talk about
He's not
Emmy.
useless, bro.
Emmy.
It's not.
Here's the difference. Here's why I was upset that we let Emmy go and why we didn't make him the starter. I love Leno. Leno definitely saved us last season from the majority of the season. He helped us big time, and he's going to continue doing this one. Leno's a good goalkeeper. Leno's probably somewhere in the top 4 goalkeepers in the Prem. The thing is, with Emmy, why I think Emmy was the better one is Emmy was better in his movements. Emmy was better in how he positioned himself. When it came, especially against like the top 6 clubs, if you notice, Emmy made it a living hell for like Salah and Mane. Because
But you
Emmy
guys
would,
let him go.
yeah, Emmy would go in as they're making the runs and really pressure them. Emmy would come in and grab that ball off their feet. He was the actual sweeper keeper there. That was what Emmy was able to do. Leno's not really like that. Leno's more, I'm gonna be a traditional goalkeeper, stay back there. I'm gonna try to prevent the goal from going in. I'm gonna position myself in an area where I could dive right. Emmy
Yeah.
didn't do that. Well, Emmy could, but Emmy didn't. Emmy played in the style like, I'm gonna make sure you don't have the opportunity to even angle yourself right to shoot.
Oh, of course. You guys let him go. That's important.
But
I'm not gonna let that go. You guys let him go.
we let him go because we needed the cash. That was the truth. And Arteta, made it clear that Leno was gonna be number one because of what Leno did for us during the season. I don't
Okay,
think our
congrats.
goalkeeper
But he
situation
didn't.
is the worst. I don't think that's the problem with our team. Our team's situation is we don't play a 4-3-3 like we should. We don't play a Aubameyang a striker. We don't have the creative midfield, and we have our defensive mid that we didn't play. I don't
You
understand.
think?
That's
You
my
think?
problem with Arsenal.
You think Emmy would have made a difference in that game
No.
if he was still here? No, you don't think so?
Oh, maybe he would have saved it and would have ended 0-0. But I mean, the thing is, the goal that we conceded, that wasn't Leno's fault. That was, if anyone's fault for that, that was Bellerin. So
He
that's
wants to
who's
plant
fault.
trees. He wants to be a fashion icon. Bellerin
So
wants to do all these things.
that's the thing with Bellerin. That's how that was. Again, Arsenal. I think they're showing signs of improvement. I think they're truly gonna, still try to compete for the top 4, especially with the way everyone else played today. Like, look, they're still in 5th at this point. Arsenal could have easily been knocked down really low because of the second loss. Well, we're still in 5th
Right?
only because everyone else messed up today as well. So there's still a chance. There's still recovery. So, it is what it is. At this point, either Aston Villa or Everton are winning the league. So,
Oh man.
words you thought I'd never say, huh?
Yep. It's incredible. The Premier League is incredible. It's the best league. It's one of the best leagues in the world. So
I know it definitely is the best league in the world.
anything could happen in that league.
Why do I feel we're missing one of the top 6 teams? Oh,
Chelsea won. I
Chelsea.
know that they won. Timo Werner, your boy, Timo Werner, scoring a double, and Kai Havertz scoring one as well. You good?
Yeah, no, my Okay, on a side note, this is a very off topic. Can we have a discussion here about Uber Eats? Just a little quick note. If I put my instruction to leave at the door and
Uh
don't make a contact with me, especially because I'm doing a podcast right now,
huh.
what's the one thing you shouldn't do?
Yeah. Don't contact you. What
Don't
does he do?
contact me and don't try to call me to tell me, hey, can you come down there and pick this up? I told you, just leave it at the door. Just straight up put it at the door and walk away. There's no need to have me go down there right now. Just leave it at the door.
Leave it at the door.
Like, my God, man. It happens too often. I'm just like, come on, dude.
Trying
It's
to do a
here. Thank you.
podcast here, man.
But back to the podcast.
Uber Eats.
I'm like, why though? Right. Um. So the thing about Chelsea is, London is red. All right, let's move on to the next subject.
London is red, my ass, man.
Okay, you want me to talk about Chelsea? You really want me to talk about Chelsea? Okay, here's Chelsea. Chelsea went ahead and spent how much money to not even do anything this season?
A lot.
Yeah. Whoa, congratulations. You got them all. You got Timo Werner. You got Kai Havertz. I don't know why you even bothered signing Thiago Silva.
He signed
For what?
Mendy and he's injured.
Ziyech. Like, oh my God, man. That's what I mean. Like, you spent so much money. Frank, like, you had the team that got you to fourth place last season. I get it. You wanted to,
He doesn't want Chelsea to become that team that relies on school talent. I
No, he
think
wants to make it like the Chelsea that Mourinho made, where they just bought the league, the original plastic club. That's what he wanted. He was like, "Oh, I could replicate that." You didn't. You haven't. You went ahead and bought a bunch of players that had no clue how to work with one another.
basically, if you think
Congratulations, you
about it.
played yourself.
Okay, GJ Cali, relax.
Like I said, London is red. All right, let's move on.
This is red.
Which London club is at the top right now?
Oh,
Which London club is at the highest position of all the London clubs right now?
let me look it up right now.
Yes.
Oh,
Please.
but I can't believe I'm actually doing this.
Because I'll give you the order. It's Everton, Aston Villa, Liverpool, Leicester, and then Arsenal. And then Spurs right under, where they belong.
London is red.
London is red. All right, let's move on. Who won the FA Cup? Who won the Community Shield? That's right, London is red.
London is red.
So,
Oh, God.
get out of here with that. Chelsea just bought their way to seventh place, basically.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, the top six are hurting again. Seems like it's going to be a long, difficult season. Arteta needs to figure out what his first team is, and he has his first team. He's just, I don't know what he has an issue with playing it the right way. Man City need to get their groove back. It's just boring football they're playing. Like, I get it, he gets the results, but Jesus Christ, that's not the Man City of 2000 and 18.
I think it's time for Pep to go, man.
Liverpool, your title defense is gonna come crashing down now. I don't see you walking out title champions again, and thank the Lord about that. That is the worst thing ever. I never want to see it again in my life. Liverpool winning the title. Hate me all you want, guys. It is the worst. You are the worst champions to ever exist.
Wow. Okay.
No, I'm sorry, Liverpool fans. You would think of all the top six fans, who are the most annoying and most irritating, it'd be United fans. No, it's Liverpool fans. They are truly the most annoying.
Because you never walk alone, man.
Yeah.
You never walk alone.
So that's why I can't stand. I don't hate Liverpool's team. Like, I don't hate Mane. I don't hate Salah, even though he's a fraud. No. I'll take that back. I'll take that. No, Salah's a really good player. In my heart's a heart. But
don't joke like that.
he's good. Firmino's a fraud. That I will stand by.
Okay.
That I will stand by. Because your whole point of Firmino is, Firmino shouldn't be getting goals because, he's a creative, false nine. That's his position. I'm like, he can't even pass right either. He's not even assisting. Like, the hell's the point of Firmino right now? So that's a fraud to me. Freaking Christ! But Liverpool, I just I don't want to see them win the title again. I just don't. Look, I would rather watch Tottenham win the title.
Get out.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, you
Get
know what?
out.
I can't say that with a straight
Get
face.
out.
I'd rather
Get
watch
out.
Chelsea.
Get out.
That I could accept Chelsea win the league.
So London is
Oh,
gonna be blue.
I'd rather have London being blue for a year than watch Liverpool win the title again. Yeah.
London is blue.
Spurs, that trophy cabinet is so dusty and empty. Um,
I
yeah,
know what's dustier. That or an antique shop.
them.
That's not even a question.
Not even a question. But freaking, ugh, Liverpool,
Nope.
I never want to see them win it again. I just don't. I'm gonna be honest. I just never want to see them win it again.
I mean, you may never know.
Shout out to Chelsea for one thing. Uh, if you go on any Chelsea fans Twitter page, I just want to let you know this is a fun fact.
Oh god.
9 out of 10 times they will say the most overrated goal in the Premier League last season was when Gabriel Martinelli ran across the pitch, jumped over Conte, and scored it on them. And I'm here like, does it like bother you guys that happened? Like you guys they won't let it go. Like Arsenal fans don't even bring that up. They're just like, all right, it was a goal. It was a
How
goal.
long was that?
It's been a long time, but I see that every day. I see that goal maybe 2 to 3 times a day. And it's always a Chelsea Twitter account that always posts it, saying it's the most overrated goal. I'm like, what is with you guys? Let it go. It just shows you, the faults, I guess, right? Frank Lampard's a fraud.
Lampard. Oh my god. I don't know where to begin. But we'll save that topic for another
Yeah,
time.
that's a whole nother day. That's another basket. Like, if you want to talk about other frauds, I mean, let's look at La Liga. Jesus Christ.
Wow. That's right. Both Madrid and Barcelona lost their both games.
Yeah.
Barca lost against Getafe, and Real Madrid lost against Cadiz. With shoutouts to Anthony Lozano, the first enduring player to ever score against Real Madrid, and it was the winning goal. What's up? What's up?
It was a newly promoted team, right?
Yep.
They're always difficult. They usually are.
No, I was
Um,
celebrating yesterday, eating my baleadas with aguacate, my coffee. That's how you're
so
supposed to do. That's how
so
you're
here's the
supposed
thing.
to do.
Here's the thing with Real Madrid and Barca. Real looked absolutely sloppy. Real did not look like they were in it.
Real was wearing a pink uniforms.
Yeah, but I think Real is still the favorites to win the league.
Hmm.
I think so. I don't think Barca's doing it. I honestly don't. I think Barca's going to. I don't even think Messi even puts in his efforts anymore. As much as people want to say that he really is still playing for the club, I'm just like, show me where he is, because honestly, he doesn't look like he wants to be there. Obviously, there's thing is he does want to leave at the end of the season. It's going to happen one way or another. Barca's basically relying on one player at this point, and it's not even Messi. It's Ansu Fati.
Yo, you know what Griezmann did in yesterday's game? He was right in front of the goalpost. You know what that dumbass did? He rockets it up.
Yeah.
He hits the ball upward, not.
Yeah, but I see the thing with Griezmann is, I think Griezmann's a great striker. I don't think he's world class.
No,
He's never been world class in my eyes, but he
not
think
after.
he's a good striker.
Not
However, ever
after
since
that
he's come to
Netflix
Barcelona, he
documentary.
really hasn't recreated what he was able to do at Atletico.
No, because he was a one man striker.
Yeah.
And you go to Barcelona, you got Messi, you got all these guys. Like, now I have to work with these guys
But
for some goals. But no,
that's the thing. Barca's currently sitting on ninth place with 2 games in hand, so they can easily, if they win the next 2 games, go right to first. Um, Real Madrid has played 5 games, and they're in third place, but they also have a game in hand. Now, obviously, the interesting thing is the El Clasico match is coming up. Who do you think is gonna win between the two?
Going to be honest,
Yeah,
0-0.
no.
Yep.
I either see it going 0-0 or 1-0 to Real.
That
I
too.
think I think the problem with Barcelona is this, and this is why I don't think they're winning the league. You said you had an issue with this team, right? You guys said that Barcelona need to be fixed this transfer window. No, there were issues defensively.
You did
There were
not do
issues
nothing this
midfield.
transfer window.
You did absolutely jack shit in this transfer window. That was my problem. Ooh, congratulations, you brought Coutinho back. Oh man, you know what he
After
came back with?
regretting,
You know what he came back?
we're
Yeah, you know what he
getting to
came
let
back
him
with?
go with the
What did he come
Champions League
back? The
trophy.
Champions League, exactly.
Yeah.
So
After winning the Champions League, scoring against them in 19 minutes and an
yeah,
assist.
yeah. So, but that's what I mean. Like, oh wow,
The only
mi-
the only player they ever bought that was like that everybody caught an eye on was Serginho Dets.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And don't get me wrong, he did pretty good. He did actually good in that game, but we're talking about Barcelona, not only one player.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's the problem.
He did his part. He passed the ball when it was needed. There's
Yeah,
no results at the end.
yeah, but that's the thing. That's the problem with Barca right now. Defensively, they're horrible. Midfield wise, horrible. Attacking wise, something's just not there. It's not clicking. You know, so I don't see Barca winning this league. I just don't. How would they? Especially with that defense. You went ahead and did nothing with this defense. You guys, what you thought? Semedo was the problem?
No.
Was Semedo really the no? You want to talk about the clowns back there? Let's start with the big one first of all. PK. Why is that man still in this team?
He said he would go.
Go and he's still there.
He's still there.
Still there. That clown himself. Sergio Busquets, clown number 2. Why is he still there?
It's getting to him.
Clowns, I'm telling you.
Yo, what happened to him?
Huh?
Titi. What happened to him, Titi?
Umtiti, the problem with Umtiti is this. The problem with Umtiti is the man got an injury that was really bad, didn't want to do surgery, hasn't really truly recovered from it, doesn't play like he used to, and then has the whole, mindset that he's not going to play the way they want him to play. At the same time, I'm here like Umtiti is your best option, putting up with Lenglet, but all right, that's on you guys. I'm not the one managing Barca.
Ronald Koeman is.
Yeah.
Ronald Koeman.
Again, I'm like, my problem with Ronald Koeman is this. Where did everyone get this idea that he was a good manager?
I don't know. He told me.
I don't understand why they got him. Oh, he was doing so well with Netherlands. I've said this before to you. I'll say it again. It's not hard to manage the Netherlands team. The team runs itself.
What's like
You want to talk about a team he managed that was horrible? Everton.
Everton.
Everton. Yeah. Yeah. So you tell me where he was going to come in here and fix Barca. You wanted to keep Messi? You should have put Xavi in. But no, you went ahead and put Coleman, another person Messi did not care for. Congratulations, Barca. You played yourself.
Xavi would have been the
The better
greatest
option.
replacement. Yep. Because he has that philosophy like Pep Guardiola. He has that philosophy. He knows when to put players in, when to not.
Yeah. So, but no, hey, that's on Barca. I'm telling you, they're not winning the league. They are not winning the league. Mark my words on that one. It's just not going to. I honestly do think Real Madrid's gonna win this title. Whether it will be a close game, a close race or not, at the end of the day, Barca's not winning.
Where do you think Atletico would stay?
Atletico is gonna finish either third or fourth. That's pretty much it for them.
You
No,
think so?
I think the problem with Atletico is their strikers are not producing.
Suarez.
Jao
No,
Felix.
I mean Suarez is actually producing.
I know, but the thing is, they're
That
not.
was Barcelona's other mistake. Actually
Yeah. Oh
trying to
yeah,
replace
yeah. Why would you
Suarez.
get rid of Suarez? That was not your problem.
That was never the problem, but Suarez is not the problem.
It was like you wanted to drive Messi out even more. So, but yeah, no, I don't think Atletico is gonna win the league or anything like that. I think they're just gonna finish comfortably in the top four like they usually do.
All right.
Um, that's pretty much it for La Liga. Like it's just that's another league that's just it is what it is at this point. Two two team race here that's just trash. It's the truth.
That's true. That's
Real's
true.
fault is they just they didn't sign anyone. I mean they couldn't with the financial situation they were. Barca's problem is they've been having for 5 years now, and now you're in the worst situation where you can't even sign players. And you're telling me you have like how much money in debt? Like 800 million was it? Barca's screwed. I don't want to hear it. They're gonna lose Messi next season. It's pretty much over. Barca's gonna become the next AC Milan if they don't fix it.
Hmm. Yeah,
Speaking about AC Milan,
that's
top of the table
right.
for
Top
one
of the
more week.
table. Top of the table.
Yes,
We
AC
beat
Milan.
Inter 2-1.
You beat them in
And
the Milan
and
derby.
fun fact, Aston Villa and AC Milan are the only two teams in the top five leagues with a 100% clean sheet wins. Where's Arsenal in that list? Nowhere. Because you guys wanted to experiment.
Hey, you know what an undefeated season looks like? Shut up.
Oh, now you want to talk about undefeated seasons, but yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
you
want to
brought
mention
up,
Gunnosaurus.
100%
You don't want.
records.
Oh, you don't want to mention about the Gunnosaurus. Oh, he was part
No.
of the Invincibles. I'm
Oh
still
my
saying it to this
God.
day.
Enough
He's
of
still
this
part of the Invincibles.
Gunnosaurus business. Get out of here with this.
Wait,
Forget
wait,
that.
hold
Forget
on.
that ugly ass
Hold
dinosaur.
on, hold on. I got breaking news. The Serie A is canceled. AC Milan are champions.
Wait. Coming in right now. No championship will be declared. It's
Wait,
just
wait,
being
wait,
canceled.
wait.
Oh
Come.
wait, no, they're awarded to Ronaldo.
He's still under quarantine, so.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Um.
honestly, this is a good sign for AC Milan. Even though they still have some work to be done,
I
but
mean, there's still a
how,
long time to go, but yeah, no, it's definitely a good sign. Hey, this might be the AC Milan that finally comes back to the Champions League. This might be the AC Milan where it finally, um, tried to rebuild itself. You guys did do good signings. I'll give you that. Zlatan is still being Zlatan at this age. It's incredible.
scored 2 goals in 6 minutes.
I know. So, um,
Guy here
and
was
Inter Milan is not an
great.
easy thing. Inter Milan right now is actually a pretty good team.
Yeah,
Structurally wise, Inter Milan did a lot of amazing things.
yeah. AC Milan, we did good. There's a lot
So,
of communication.
yeah.
Zlatan was, again scored 2 goals in 6 minutes. Guy here was like great defensively. Salamakers was all over the place. For in place of Rebic, he showed that he was a good signing as well. There was a lot of good communication, and they did good plays.
Yeah.
Even though Inter, most of the second half they did dominate, but there was no communication. Lukaku was always open, but yet they don't know when to shoot the ball to Lukaku for he can score.
Yeah.
So that was the issue. That was the problem.
So I think with AC Milan, if I'm gonna be real here, I don't see them winning the league.
No,
It's too early, obviously, anyways, to even be declaring someone winning the league like that. I definitely see them challenging for top four.
I see them top four. I see them going back to the Champions League.
I could see them ending in third.
Either they went top four and they won the Coppa Italia.
So I think AC Milan's gonna have a fantastic season. Um, I think I think once Ronaldo's back, I think Juve is just gonna win the league anyways. It's
I
like
don't
almost like
honestly. I feel like this is gonna be the year there's someone's gonna be a different champion. Not saying that AC Milan is going to be a champion, but either one of the top three besides Juve being champions.
I mean, Juve is what right now in fifth.
They
They're sitting
tied in
four
the red
points
card.
behind. Yeah, they're sitting 4 points behind Milan, which is at first, obviously. I don't see Sassuolo winning the
Sassuolo.
league. Sassuolo.
Sassuolo. I
I
repeat,
don't see Atalanta winning the league.
no,
I don't see Napoli winning the league.
maybe.
I just don't. If it was a few years ago when they were challenging Juventus, maybe. But that's not the same Napoli that we have today. Inter Milan, no. Roma, no. So I just don't see anyone really taking on Juve. I think Juve is just gonna come back and it's just gonna be a whole different ball game again.
No, I still think this is going to be the time that there's going to be a different champion.
I mean, we'll see
I
when
still feel
it
like it
comes to there. I don't see it.
because Pirlo was an amazing midfielder. He was the greatest, a top five on my list. But this is his first time managing a big team like Juve, and he doesn't have no managerial experience.
Yeah, but yeah, I get that. I
I'm not.
just
I'm not saying that they're gonna lose because of Beardlaw. I'm just saying that all the teams are now finally stepping up and realizing like, hey, we need to show Juve that they're not
I
the only
mean,
two.
I mean, it'd be a nice thing to see a different team win. Obviously, it's always nice to see that, except if it's Liverpool. But it's always nice to see a team win a league that's
Yeah,
not like constantly winning it. I just in my eyes, I don't see Juve losing the league. I really don't. Uh, it's like Bayern in the Bundesliga. I don't see them losing the league.
now Bayern is a
Bayern is just
different
decimating engine.
Bayern's a different case.
Bayern right now, yeah, is probably the best team in the league.
Yeah,
I mean, the world, and in their league, it's just Bayern Munich is an absolute beast, and it's a monster of a team. And what they've been feeding their players because they all look like goddamn Brock Lesnar. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
more like JoJo.
Yeah, for real. Watching too much of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Um, so I mean that's pretty much what's going on there. I'm not even gonna bother touching upon that Farmers League. I'm just not.
Oh, League On, Uber
Say its
Eats.
name right. Legal Uber Eats. The same Uber Eats that doesn't follow my instructions. But
Do you think PSG is gonna slip? Just off topic.
um, I think I think they're going to be the ones that are going to be the upset. I think they're going to be the one that lose their league finally. I honestly don't know who's going to win the Prem because that's way too early.
Every
Between could be Aston Villa at this point. Could be Man City. They could make their comeback. I just don't see Liverpool doing it. But that's what I'm saying. When it comes to Prem, I don't know. When it comes to La Liga, it's always been a three-man race between Atletico, Barca, and Real. And the way Barca is and the way Atletico is, I just don't see Real losing it. I don't see anyone other than Juve in the city. If I'm gonna be real, like I told you, I don't see anyone other than Bayern Munich. And when it comes to this one's an interesting one because yes, PSG is still the best team in Liga, but it's just I don't think they have it in them anymore. I don't think they care.
You
I
don't think
think I think Neymar's already decided in his mind finally that I'm done. Kylian Mbappe basically already said it. He's leaving after this.
so? Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully they let him go.
hopefully, but
They'll be like, no, you're gonna stay, bro. This is
they
like
lost Thiago, who was their their best center back and the guy that kept that team together. Uh, um, it is what it is there. Um, So I just don't know where PSG goes with this. I I don't. If PSG doesn't win the league, they're definitely going to end the second. There's no doubt about that.
obviously second place is the choice because that's Champions League right there. So
Yeah, yeah, that's still Champions League for them. They're not. They don't do the top four. It's the top two, I believe, right?
top two and then third place goes to
Is
Europa.
into the yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Speaking of Champions League, Tuesday there's going to be 3 big games. We're going to talk about this right now. The first game I want to touch upon is Lazio and Dortmund.
I thought you said big games.
Yeah, that is a big game if you think about it. Because
Okay,
Dortmund,
so you want me to touch upon that? You have two
yeah,
of the best strikers in the world, Ciro Immobile, underrated, and Holland is just an absolute beast.
yeah,
Now,
finally.
who do I think is walking out? Lazio.
How much?
I think
It's
it'll end 2-0.
Lazio's playing home. Okay,
2-0.
I won't give 2-1. I'm gonna give one
2-1.
to Dortmund. Yeah, I'm gonna give Haaland the score.
Holland. If I see anyone scoring, it won't be Holland. I think it'll be Royce.
You think Royce?
I think Royce.
Injury prone. Chelsea Sevilla.
All right. So London is red. So Sevilla is walking out.
Just because of
Sevilla.
that,
So Sevilla's gonna beat them 3-1.
2-2.
2-2. Okay.
Okay. And Paris and Manchester United.
Oh wow, that's right. They're going up against each other again.
Yeah.
Wow, battle of two teams have failed. PSG.
Really?
Oh, are you kidding me? Here's the thing. PSG may be structurally somewhat a little bit weaker now, but let's be real. They're not Manchester United's level of brokenness over here. Manchester United, it's just they're terrible at this point. They don't know what they're doing. They can't figure out what to do. Ollie's not at the wheel. You have a criminal back there.
Okay.
David De Gea has no confidence in himself anymore.
Do you
So,
think Cavani will make a difference if
no,
he's in the starting
no,
11? No,
no, no.
I think so. He won't score against PSG because they pay him in the back room. Like, oh, don't pick me. Like,
I
yo, listen, I know we let you go,
I
but
think I
here's
think I think Cavani can score against PSG. I don't think
here's
PSG is gonna walk out the losers though.
because they'll go to the back room like, yo, we're sorry, we let you go, but
No. So the
here's
thing about
here's the
Cavani
million
is
dollars,
Cavani is a
and we
good
won't score on
striker.
you.
He's way past his prime though.
That's what you guys say about Zlatan, but look,
You know what though? Zlatan, the way he plays is
it's God.
yeah, but it's also just the fact that with Zlatan, he has so many different advantages. He has such a great kick. He has such great height. He doesn't necessarily have to be constantly running up and down that pitch. You just know if you ping it to Zlatan in his position, it's good to go. With Cavani, that's not necessarily the truth about him. Cavani's a bit slower now, so he doesn't have the pace. Yeah, sure, if you play him as the a target man, the holding attacker, yeah, you could do some damage. But the way Manchester United play, they don't play with a two-striker system. So, and Cavani's a more of a selfish player where he would want to score the goal himself.
He's the
So
shooter.
exactly. So he's not going to necessarily pass the ball to someone else to try to get it in. So
You
that's what I'm
think
saying. I don't think Cavani's going to make a difference for them.
you think there's gonna be a penalty for Bruno Fernandez during that game?
No.
Because you know what they say, a
Penalty
penalty
a
that
day
means
for
Bruno
Bruno Fernandez.
Fernandez. How
Although
it is.
he finally missed one.
Finally, after like how many
11.
penalties did he?
11.
Jesus Christ.
Finally
Okay.
missed one.
All right. So score for that game.
PSG versus United.
Yeah.
2-0.
I'll go with you with that one too now.
Yeah.
And then Barcelona and oh god, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Oh god, this is gonna be a blunder. Fer and Vav?
Federici? Wait, what? Who's
I
gonna
don't know.
make me look it up, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Go to Premier. Let's go Champions Leagues. That's it.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up the Champions League. Who we have? Oh, Feren Ferencvar. Yeah, I don't know who that is. What team is that?
I think they're new. I'll give Barca the
What
2-0.
league do they play in?
I don't know.
I'm I have no clue what league this is. I'm gonna be real here. I've never heard of this team. So I mean, just by that,
I'll give Barca the win. I'll just give Barca the win.
I'm just giving Barca the win on that.
All right, all right, all right.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm sorry. This is actually interesting to me. You have shown me a team I've never heard of.
You're
FTC.
still
It's a Hungarian professional football club. Top
Hungarian.
flight of Hungarian. I didn't even know Hungarian were in the Champions League, like a Hungarian team.
I think they play on the qualifier matches. I think they qualify because of that.
Oh, yeah, they're not going far. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to say, I don't think if this is a team I've never heard. Maybe they'll do the upset on Barca, but I don't I don't see them going far here. Oh
I,
boy,
I,
that's gonna be a thrashing. 4-0.
I give 3.
I say 4.
All right. So Wednesday, unfortunately, I'll be working the double that day. Real Madrid and Shakhtar Donetsk on Wednesday, Champions League.
2-1.
2-1. Oh, finally. Yeah, I'll give him 2-1 as well because Shakhtar Donetsk has. They always seem to have almost every Brazilian player.
Yeah.
They're like Brazil FC, just like how Wolverhampton is Portugal FC.
My man said I couldn't. Nunes said I couldn't manage Portugal's team. I'll just make my own Portuguese team. It's literally 10 Portuguese player and one what like Englishman. I forgot what the other player is.
There's an Englishman, a Spaniard. Oh, now it's a Frenchman.
Yeah, but in the starting 11, it's like
It's
10
mostly
Portuguese,
all
right?
Portuguese players.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ajax Liverpool.
Had this been last week, we would have just said Liverpool's just going to decimate them.
Mm.
This is going to be a battle of who's playing home.
Ajax.
2-2.
God, me too. 2-2. Okay,
2-2.
reading my mind right here. 2-2. Oh, Atletico and Bayern.
4-1.
2-2. I'm giving that a tie as well.
I'm going 4-1 Bayern.
Okay, and last Inter Milan and Borussia Mönchengladbach. That's how you pronounce it, right?
Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Okay.
17-0. Borussia. No.
Wow.
Inter versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. 1-0 Inter.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll put 1-1.
I think it's just gonna be I think it's gonna be a boring match.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be anything to write home about.
Nah, me neither. What can you do? Well, we already said what we had to say.
Very nice, very nice. Just remember, Liverpool should never win the league again.
All right. I'll remember that. And just remember that not every team will sell their mascots.
Now every team has a mascot. We
You
just
may
joined
never,
that illustrious club now.
you may never know, baby. You may never know.
Besides, he's not fully gone. When fans are allowed back, they will bring him back.
Listen, man. Your boy went to Ozil save him. Shout out to Ozil for saving him, for caring for him.
If Ozil wanted to do something for his team, he'd terminate his contract and leave.
He saved him. He's like, nah, I'm not letting this guy die. I'm not gonna let this guy be poor.
Or if Ozil really wanted to make his way back in the team, how about you get your fitness back?
He's not even in the Europa League
No, he's not.
list.
My thing with Ozil is, if you really want to get yourself back in the team, put in the work and get your fitness back. Why don't you go do that Bayern Munich regimen? Come back, extremely buff.
Come back as jacked.
Yeah, come back jacked, and you'd be like, you know what? I'm the cam now. Just walk up to Arteta, I'm the cam, and just start playing. But until you can
Oh,
do that, terminate your contract and leave.
wow.
Truth.
Well, thanks you everybody for joining us. This is the Double Red Card podcast. I'm Janier.
Marvin.
We're signing out. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.